In this video, we're going to be going over a practice that has helped me identify better brands with better sell-through rates and better ASP. Today, we're going to be taking you along a wonderful journey of just basically looking up new brands that are high-end with fast sell-through rates so we can look to flip those on websites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Bo Johnson. I have been a full-time clothing reseller for now almost 4 years. So this is a practice to get really comfortable with, used to, maybe doing it once or twice a month or more. But this is a way you could start refining your brand list, looking at what types of brands are available so you can get better as a person that likes to source. So we're going to be going over one website in particular, and I'll drop the link in the description down below. Bookmark that and make sure you check on it every now and again. They sell mainly women's clothing, but there is men's clothing as well. And this is going to be really, really valuable for you. This is how I was able to go from just knowing a little bit about some brands to really leveling up my brand list for my resale business. So take note. We're going to be going over a couple brands, and this is going to be really, really insightful. And I'm going to learn as well, which is the most important part, is that I gain some value and learn because I'm a lifelong learner. I love learning and I love helping others. And if I don't know nothing, I can't help you. So I need to learn. And this is going to be great because there's so many brands out there, everybody. There is so many brands. It's hard to keep up. But if you go to high-end designer websites like Huckberry, like Tuckernuck, and other higher end websites, to be able to kind of scrape the data, look at what brands they're selling, and to be able to check comps on eBay, that's going to be really helpful for you when you go outsourcing. So enough of me talking. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. So the first brand that I looked up, the website is linked down below. It's tuckernuck.com. Very easy. Also, it's tnuck.com. Tuckernuck is a brand also to be on the lookout for. Very high end. If you look here on the page and do this with every high end designer website, all of them. If you see $1,000 blouse on there, you go, why? What makes that $1,000? Let's look that up. So the first one is Tuckernuck. We're looking it up. You can see mother jeans are on here going for $260, $280, $230. You could see a tunic top, very cool, but it goes for $230 by Tuckernuck. That's insane. So the first brand we looked up, I already kind of did a little bit of research, was Hyacinth House. Hyacinth House women's mini skirt is $128. Okay, what makes that so good? Let's go over to eBay. We typed in Hyacinth House right there. What's going on with this brand? You can see that there is over 500 items listed on eBay. But if I'm outsourcing, I'm probably not going to come across too many new with tags ones. So let's go to used. Let's go to condition pre-owned. We have 147 listed. And then let's go and check the solds just to see what we're working with. We can see we have 63 sold in the last 90 days in this brand as a whole. And that is almost a 50% sell-through rate, 40, 50% sell-through rate. It's amazing. And look at the sell prices, people. Let's sort from highest to lowest and see what this is, the resale value. So obviously you're looking for Hyacinth House dresses. And then also, mind you, if you ever source anything from Tuckernuck, you're going to want to use Tuckernuck as a keyword in your title. So Hyacinth House, Tuckernuck, Louisa midi dress. That sold for probably 120, 140. I don't know. But they had it listed for 168. You could see a lot of the dressers went for good money. You could see just a collared shirt went for $95 plus 21 shipping. That's insane. Another dress, $100, $100. So you obviously want to be looking for the Hyacinth House dresses. But if you come across the top, you struck gold. Great job. So that's just one example, ladies and gentlemen, of one brand. We're going to do a couple, but do every single brand on the website. Why not? You could learn, you could start developing a brand list, and therefore you could start gaining more base foundational knowledge on what to look out for when you're outsourcing. So that was one brand. I was not familiar with that brand at all. Let's do C New York. Just the same practice. Doing this over and over again, you are going to get so good because think of it this way. No one else is doing this. Most people aren't taking the time out of their day to look up brands. They just want to listen to a what sold video or a thrift haul video, which those are great. Those are amazing. But how I learn is by doing and actually looking this stuff up so I could really get into the data. If you're a data driven person, this is something that I would recommend doing, and start putting the brands that are meeting your metrics into a Google sheet, a Google document, a spreadsheet, so you can start identifying and building your brand list out. So you can see there's 3,400 total listed, but obviously, we're probably going to find just pre-owned stuff. So let's look in the pre-owned section. About 2,000 listed. You can see Linda's stuff has got it going on. Linda's stuff is so special. She gets a little logo next to her listings. Wow, Linda's stuff, you're amazing. Okay, so 2,000 listed. How many have sold? This could be a bad one. I don't know. So not a good sell-through rate, everybody. We're looking at like a 15% sell-through rate. Obviously, if you go see New York blouse, see New York dress, I'm sure the sell-through rate will get better, but we're just looking at the brand overall as a whole just to see how it performs. Not the best sell-through rate, but you can see a C New York maxi dress sold for $2,300. That might be a pickup. Yes, it's a long tail item, but if you find it for $10 and you sell it for $2,300, has a 15% sell-through rate, I don't know. You probably might break your rules there and might pick it up. So you can see a lot of the other dresses, see New York, see New York. Obviously, if you're looking through the dresses, this women's top, quilted and puff sleeve, extra, extra small, sold for $200. That is crazy. Let's take a look at the tag. This is not helping anyone if we're not looking at the tag. So see New York. You see New York. That is what we're looking for. Anytime you find that brand, take a photographic picture in your mind, implant it, and there you go. See New York. Some of the most boring, ordinary looking brands and labels have the most boring looking label. So very cool, very stylized cottage core is kind of what it's reminding me of. White puff sleeve, balloon sleeve. That's what it's reminding me of. Very cottage core-esque. So that's a brand you might want to store away for later, but just keep in mind, most of the items could be a long tail item. Let's go to the next one. I love doing this. Let's look at Tuckernuck. What's going on with Tuckernuck in general? Tuckernuck on eBay. What does it look like? So there's 2,900 overall sold. Let's take off the sold here. So 5,100 Tuckernuck related and branded items on eBay. We have 2,200 used items. So that's a pretty good. And then 1,400 sold. Oh my goodness, everybody. Tuckernuck. Implant that in your brain. Tuckernuck. Easy to remember. We got 2,100 listed, 1,400 sold. So basically, anytime you find this brand, you're going to run to pick it up. Tuckernuck. Implant that photographic memory. Boom. Remember that brand. Remember that label. Amazing. These items do not sell for cheap. Look at 264, 250. We got 200, 198, 200, 100, 198. Amazing. So this is a practice that I've been doing more and more over the last probably 4 to 6 months, just doing this about once or twice a month, like not crazy amount. But what I do is I have a spreadsheet open off to the side, and anything that's like meeting my metrics or has a crazy ASP, I'm putting it in my spreadsheet and I'm just documenting that as I go. So that's something I highly recommend. Not only seasoned resellers do, but beginners just start to develop a good vision and memory for the tags, and then also like average sale price. Is this worth my time picking up? For the most part, all three of them have generally been ones that I would pick up. So Tuckernuck is definitely a good one. Let's see what else we're working with. I just picked women's all clothing, and it's just giving me everything. So we got Hyacinth House again, Tuckernuck, anything that's just pops up new. I kind of know what Mother is. It's always a pickup for me, especially if I'm finding it and it's $5, $10, $20 even. They just sell really well. Mother jeans, Mother pants, Mother anything I'm picking up. Okay, so Leset, that's a good one. Let's look at what's going on. Leset, Leset. Let's go. So We go overall, this is 101 listed. Let's go to pre-owned. There's 51 pre-owned Leset items on eBay. And now how many have sold? Let's go. Oh, nice. Not too bad. Good, not great. Almost a 50% sell-through rate. It's like a 30 to 40% sell-through rate. We're searching from highest to lowest. And it looks like they're generally going between, $30 and $60 for a lot of their items. Let's look at the tag so we know what we're working with. All right, Leset. Very cool. Anytime you ever seen a tag like that, just very ordinary, like, look it up. It's worth it. No matter what, it's always worth it to spend the time looking up ordinary tags just like this. And you can see that's a $40 sold sweater, I believe. No, it's like a knit top. So Lisette, in my opinion, I'm adding that to my brand list. Okay, so next one. Let's go back to Tuckernuck. Lisette is one that I'd pick up. Anin Bing. I just found like a month and a half ago, I found an Anin Bing. Anin Bing. Sorry. But sweatshirt is what I found at the bins, everybody. Isn't that crazy? I found Anin Bing at the bins. And I think I have it listed for like 159. So let's just look at the brand overall though. Is this something we would consider? It's loading. Okay. 2,800 overall, but we're looking for pre-owned. We got 1,400 pre-owned. How many have sold in the last 90 days? We got 372. Not the best, Anin Bing, but obviously if you find a sweatshirt or a t-shirt or a dress or a bag, you're probably going to want to be more specific on what you are comping out. But not terrible. What are we working with? We got like a 20% sell-through rate, so not the best, 15-20%, but look at the prices on these. It's kind of shocking. We got a Anin Bing faux fur coat, not even real fur, for $454. Whoa, amazing. Anin Bing hunter coat, wool and cashmere, $450. Holy moly. Let's look at that one, and let's look at the tag. This person didn't even really take a picture of the tag. Can we get it? There we go. Can you see that? Anin Bing. So remember that. And all our metrics are different. I'm personally grabbing anything Anin Bing. I don't care if it has a 23% sell-through rate. I'm grabbing it, y'all. And for the most part, I think you should too, because even though it might be a long tail item, some of these items sell for hundreds of dollars. And if you're there at the thrift store with it in front of you for $5 to $10, just think of it as more of a long-term investment. Long-term investing is considered 1 year and over, right? Long-term investing, anything over a year. So if it sells in a year and a half for 30 times the amount of you paid for it, I think that's a wise investment. This is not financial advice, but I just think that is a good, wise investment. Something that I personally would do. So we're going to go back to the Tuckernuck. I think we've looked up 4 brands in like 10 minutes. Let's keep it going. We can do this every day and you will be on track. You will know quite a bit. And a lot of these are French, Italian brands. Some of them are made in USA. So De Loretta is next. What is going on with this brand? I've never heard of it. Maybe you have. Comment down below if you've ever heard of these. So De Loretta, we are going to, on the whole total amount is 48 on eBay. So not a lot out there. Used ones, there's 20. So kind of like finding a needle in a haystack, but hey, so none have sold. Oh my goodness. So what does that tell me? Stay away from De Loretta. Maybe it's cool for personal, but for resell, no value because no one's bought anything. So the next one, De Loretta, that is one I would not personally pick up. We got Zimmermann. What's going on with Zimmermann? Never heard of that brand. Let's go. Zimmermann. What are we working with? Oh, wow. 10,000. Let's see. We got to narrow that down. So pre-owned, we got 4,500. And then sold, we got 2,000. Pretty good. Almost a 50% sell-through rate. And let's sort from highest to lowest. You can see Zimmermann floral dress sold for $1,300. Let's take a look at the tag. This is beautiful, though. Holy moly, that is a beautiful dress. Very cool dress. Worth it, for things like this. Um, Zimmermann. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that tag. If you find it, holy moly. There's 4,500 listed on eBay and like 2,100 sold. That's a really strong sell-through rate for a lot listed on eBay in used condition. So Zimmermann, look at these prices, everybody. This is something you absolutely want to be picking up. Is non-negotiable. Like, this is a pickup. I would even pay, I mean, if this is the prices, I'm paying 100, $200 for a dress. If I could flip it for 600, 50% sell-through rate. Heck yeah. All right. So Zimmermann is a absolute pickup. That is an awesome, great brand. Let's go back to Tuckernuck and see what's going on. What's Rose Garden? Rose Garden. Let's see what is going on with Rose Garden. Wanted to bring a different type of video for everyone, more of a learning video where I could learn, you can learn, we can all learn together, and then we go out into the battlefield of the sourcing uh, stage or whatever, sourcing at the bins, sourcing at the racks, whatever you're doing. Then you get you have more equipment to use because now you've learned, and now you can go and look for these items yourself. So Rose Garden, we got 345 listed on eBay as a whole, but let's narrow it down to used. We got 124 used, and then we have 67 sold. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. 6 out of the 7 brands we've looked at so far are absolute pickups. Rose Garden has almost a 50% sell-through rate, and let's see what these are going for. Most of them have been high-end dresses, so it's the same here. More cottagecore, flowy, tiered dresses. We got 219, 200, 100, 90, 90, 90. Let's go. Rose Garden. It could be an Anthropologie brand. Something new I learned right now. Wow, amazing. Anthropologie has so many different types of, I think, over thousands, 2,000 different types of Anthropologie brands. Rose Garden seems to be one of them. Amazing brand. That is a pickup. Absolutely. Remember that tag and what it looks like. Pick that one up. Great sell-through rate. Very strong. All right. Rose Garden. We got Oliphant. These are basically all women's brands. You could do it the same with, you can go to the Huckberry website, which is a majority of men's too. So you could do that. So Oliphant, over about 1,000 listed or 1,000 sold. Let's take a look. 1,500 listed, almost 1,000 sold with new and pre-owned combined. So that is pretty cool. That is really strong. Let's go to pre-owned and then see if that sell-through rate's a little better. 316 listed, 226 sold. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oliphant is an amazing brand. Y'all get on that Tuckernuck website and start looking up every single brand, because you will find these brands when you go out. If you source enough, you will find these brands. So Oliphant, look at that. 250, 228, 219, 200, 195, 185, 168. Oh my goodness, with such a strong sell-through rate. That is an absolute pickup. Oliphant, God bless you for making amazing quality clothing. So see New York, what's Love the Label? Love the Label. I don't know what that means. Whatever. I don't really care what the name is. I just want to know the sell-through rate. So 1,400 overall. Let's see pre-owned. We got 551 pre-owned. How many have sold in the last 90 days? 105. Not terrible. 25% sell-through rate. Love the Label. Looks like another Anthropologie brand. We got 199, 140, 125, 89, 93, 74, 76, 69. Great. And it looks like a lot of these tops, crazy floral prints. Amazing, y'all. Good, not great. About a 20% sell-through rate. Is probably stronger in the summertime if they make a majority of like blouses, dresses, flowy, sheer things. Love the Label. Love that brand. Good job. Love it. Let's look up a couple more. How about Ganni? Ganni, Ganni. Ganni. What's going on, Ganni? All right. So we got, it always goes to the sold. How many do we have listed? That's what I want to know. 9,900 listed. Let's go to pre-owned. We got 4,500 listed, 4,400 pre-owned, and we got 633. So not great, about 15% sell-through rate. But look at these prices, everybody. Look, Ganni. We got some boots, shoes, lace top. We got some other shoes. Ganni. All right, let's look at the label. That's an important thing to do. Sorry if I've missed a few. Ganni. There we go. Maybe we looked at that already. I don't know. That seemed similar. Ganni, remember that. Remember, ordinary tags, pick them up, or at least look them up. That's a good rule of thumb. All right, we're back to the Tuckernuck website looking for other brands we have not looked up yet. How about Cara Cara? That seems like a good one, huh? This is a great practice, y'all. Great practice. This is how I've been learning and learning, trying to learn new things every day. And just by doing this, it's a great learning lesson. In just like 20 minutes, we just learned like 7, 8 new high end brands. And I'm sure it can go much quicker for you. But yeah, Cara Cara, let's reset the filters here. We got total on eBay Cara Cara 389, but we're looking for pre-owned. We got 133 listed Cara Cara and 32 sold. So not the best. Like what, 10, 15% sell-through rate, but look at the prices, y'all. Wow, 265, 200, 155, 152. Oh my goodness. Let's look and just see the tag. Cara Cara. So that's a good one. Another kind of nondescript, ordinary looking tag. That's amazing. Um, that is an amazing brand. Not the best sell through rate. Maybe something you'd pick up to look more, have like a long term investment in that brand. So we got Saloni. Let's look up Saloni. That's a $575 dress. We're looking it up. Saloni. We're resetting the filters here. I hope that this is helpful. Comment down below if you found any of these brands, y'all. I'm happy for you. This is awesome. This is going to be fun to go out sourcing next. 915 listed on Saloni used, and then we got 131. So not great, like 15, 20% sell-through rate. But the ASP is insanely high. The ASP is 500, 300, 300, 295, 298, 298 for this little silk dress. And it says Saloni. There we go, everybody. This is a great practice to do on any high-end designer website. Doesn't need to be Tuckernuck. It doesn't need to be Huckberry. Just go to a higher-end website that they're selling crazy priced items and then just look up every single item that you are not familiar with. So that's the practice. I wanted to bring a different type of video. Comment down below if this is something you want to see going forward on Wednesdays. Wednesdays are usually my thrift haul videos, but we've been so jam-packed with wholesale and picking up other items. It's basically the stacks are coming in and they're being sold the same day. So I really wanted to bring you something different, a little bit more valuable to be able to learn and level up the brands and building a good foundation for your brand knowledge. So continue to practice this. Let me know if you want to see more of these on a Wednesday regular schedule. We could definitely deep dive longer, but there's about 7, 8, 9 brands right there that you can add to your brand list. Pick them up. I appreciate you all. We'll see you in Friday's video. Have a blessed day. Take care.